Fat, drunk and stupid. Those are the words of Dean Wormer to the character Flounder in National Lampoon's Animal House, 1978 movie. Well, why am I saying those words? Because it seems I've been going through life fat, drunk and stupid. And what that means is I've ended up with diabetes. Through my own fault. My own dumb fault. Fat, drunk and stupid. My name is Mark. I'm 54 years of age, middle-aged guy. I live in East Tennessee in Sevier County. As you may be able to tell from my accent, I haven't always lived here. I came from the UK 17 years ago now, but I've lived up here for 7 years. I'm a sales engineer, work for a very reputable company. I have a great job, but I have diabetes, as I found out on the 20th of December last year. It's now January 2023, and this has been a bit of an epiphany. So this is an attempt to document what I've done about it, what I'm going to do about it, and to some extent just talk through my own demons. This is my own fault. So I spent 15 years in the British Army, posted to Germany for 4 of those in the mid to late 90s, and the culture at the time there was one of alcohol. It was a tax-free regime, so beer, tobacco, tax-free. It was ridiculously cheap. A shot of spirits would be 20 pfennigs, which, if I remember right, is probably about 5 cents today. It is basically nothing. So the culture was every day after work you get absolutely spanked. Generally on beer, but Asbach brandy was a good one as well. Well, that was, 27 years ago? Thanks, Army. For 27 years, I've been drinking beer every day after work. Just what I've done. Might be 3 beers, it might be 12 beers, it might be 8 beers, but that's just who I was. And these things have just caught up on me. It's embarrassing now I think back on it, but at the time it seemed like the thing to do, which I guess many soldiers would have said, found themselves saying, well, it seemed like the thing to do at the time, sir. So that's where we are. So 20th of December last year, I have 3 monthly checkups with my doctor, my family doctor, Dr. Ken Justice at University of Tennessee Medical Center in Sevierville. And can I just say, what a fantastic doctor that guy is. Personal friend even. Well, every 3 months I get my A1C measured, and back in September, October, it was 7.5, which is just over the threshold for diabetes. And I thought I'd got it under hand, or in hand. And then I get back in December, and we have a good old chat, and it seems like things are going in the right direction. I have blood work done, I go home, and then I get the results. The results were, to put it mildly, a bit of a kick in the pants. My A1C had shot up to 10. That is very alarming, both to Ken and to myself. I got those results first thing in the morning on the 21st, and I was straight on the phone. We've got to do something about this. And of course, Dr. Justice was very much in agreement with that, and actually he wanted to start me on insulin. It was that bad. I had no idea things were that bad. So it was time to do something about it. So started on a new medicine actually, Jardiance, which gets rid of sugar through urine. That has its own interesting features, such as the possibility of yeast infections, but hey, it is what it is. So far I haven't had that, and immediately started on a regime of improved diet, and now looking at exercise. Bear in mind this was over the Christmas period, so that wasn't the best of timings, but it just needs to be what it needs to be, when it needed to be, more importantly. So I cut out carbs, pretty much. Reading on the internet, talking to people, you really want to be no more than 100, 120, 130 grams of carbs a day, but actually for somebody in my situation, 40 is pretty much a good limit. So I've cut those out pretty much, well, I won't say entirely, but almost entirely. Gone is the bread, gone are the potatoes, pasta. Pasta was never really much of my diet, but pasta. Pizza, again, not really part of my diet, but that won't be something I'll be having anytime soon. So cutting out the white foods. I did try cutting out milk. I drink tea and coffee. Tea and coffee, I just struggle to consume without milk. So a cup of milk, 10 carbs, okay, I can live with that. If I want to keep it under 40, then that's not too bad. Sweeteners, sugar, haven't had sugar in years, which is bizarre considering my blood glucose was 180 in December. So there we are. That's the situation that I find myself in. What I've begun to do about it, exercise will be a feature of this. But my intent here is to start this video blog, which is a new thing for me, and make a recording every day or two, bit of an update, something I may have made in the kitchen that I was quite proud of that didn't have carbs in it, progress with weight. So on that fateful day, my weight was 253 pounds. Here we are, I think 16 days later, and I'm down to 240 pounds. So that's 13 pounds in a little over 2 weeks. So very pleased with that. And so was the doctor. And that is most definitely a good start. So in future episodes of a video blog, Fat, Drunk and Stupid, then I'll be talking about what I've done. Just want to end for today by saying that National Lampoon's Animal House, the character Flounder, who was fat, drunk and stupid, was played by an actor whose name was Stephen Furst. Stephen Furst died in 2017 at the age of 63 of diabetes complications. I'm not going there. I'll see you next time.